Alright, hello everybody. Hello Chimkin Nugget. How's everybody popping in? I meant to start this a bit earlier, but I did not. I was a bit sleepy. For those that saw yesterday's stream, you may have seen my cat Artie was throwing a bit of a tantrum because it's been cloudy outside. So he's been a bit fussy. I have the window open and this is how dark it is in here. So it's cloudy again today, so he kind of woke us up early and threw a bit of a little temper tantrum. So actually, like, we just stayed in bed this morning and watched YouTube with Artie to calm him down for the first few hours of the day. And he's calm now. He's on the heated blanket. He should be asleep. I should have 2 hours. I should have like 2 hours before he realizes it's dinner time to do a stream. So a quicker stream than I anticipated, but we did also do a very lengthy Sims 1 and 2 stream yesterday, so if you're longing for more content, there's that. I do hope to do a nice like 3 to 4 hour blockout stream at some point this week. I'm currently aiming for Wednesday night as well, so you guys won't be completely starved for content. You're gonna poop my pants? I beat you to it. Go ahead and try. Your idea was not original in that Chipkin Nugget. I'm joking. Though my tummy do hurt today, so also why I think it's okay for me to do just a quick stream. She's too fast. I do have Chimkin Nugget here redeemed the Freddy Fazbear on the mic channel point at the end of stream yesterday. So I like didn't want to just do it for 5 minutes. So Freddy will be here for all stream today. I've got him tied with like a scrunchie. He's fine. He's okay. Actually, I could put Grogu on my shoulder too. He didn't stick around too much last stream. I think I wanna bring him on my next Disney trip. Cause that's like the only place I feel like it's acceptable to walk around with a little dude on your shoulder. Everyone walks around with dudes on their shoulder in the parks. Right. But you can't really do that anywhere. He's kind of staring at me. What's your problem, little man? I'm sure he's fine. But yeah, we got we got our plushies on deck. I need to add more plushie themed redemptions to the channel. I know I need to condense them down. There's a lot of stuff in the channel points that I think I want to slim down a bit of. But I do want to keep stuff like the Walsing Grommet, some of the louder like Vine Boom and Fart sound effects. I want to keep some of the louder sound effects up. I want to keep the plushie stuff up. I want to keep some of those long-term channel points up. But I want to add a few more and like swap them out. But yeah. Freddy can breathe. Freddy's fine. He's whispering evil thoughts to me. Oh my god. He's telling me to end stream, folks. But yeah, I'm all good. Just a little tired. So it's a chill stream anyway, so it being shorter is completely fine. We've got some side quests in the Zora Domain region that we're wrapping up, and then we'll probably continue working clockwise around the map. So we'll probably hit the rest of like the main villages in the game. We'll probably hit those today as well, I'm guessing. Unless the side quest takes us like completely across the map. I don't really know. We are working for those popping, and we are working on 100%ing the entire Tears of the Kingdom game. Hopefully by the end of this year. We have been working on this file since the game came out, but we've been doing it for like maybe 5 hours a month. Some months that we put into it. I am starting to play it and 100% it, like the Korok Seed stuff in my free time off stream as well. So fingers crossed we 100% it this year. I'm even tempted to, and fine with taking our time a little bit more, not really super rushing through it in the first part of the year, because I want to see how it runs on the Switch too, as well. I want to see if there's any noticeable difference, or if it just like kind of feels like, oh, it's like backwards compatible and that's cool and it runs the exact same. That's what I'm expecting, but just in case they do anything, there's any noticeable difference in like load times and interactions and stuff. I think it will be cool to keep playing that when the Switch 2 comes out. But yeah, we're just gonna do some side quest work today. As a reminder for my weekend viewers that missed it yesterday, I'm taking a little trip with some college friends that I've wanted to do for like 4 or 5 years. We've actually been planning this, and then COVID hit, and then we graduated and life got busy. But we are finally taking a little trip together next weekend, so I will be unavailable for streaming. Anyone that follows some of my other college friends for streaming, they probably won't be available either, unless they're live streaming with us and I don't know about it. That would actually be a fire collab. But I don't think we're gonna do that. I think we're just gonna catch up and go just have fun for a weekend. So yeah, I will be out and probably not even that active, because I have like work stuff on my Discord now too, so I might just, once we're all linked up and in person together, I might just turn off Discord for a few days, so you guys behave in the Discord, don't make me come in there. You see, now I'm about to time out everyone in the Discord. Some of them aren't even in here yet, and y'all are gonna have permanent timeout next weekend. But yeah, so to make up for that, because I will actually be taking like a few more weekend trips here in the next 2 months, so throughout February and throughout March as well, just trying to get some both like family event stuff going on, as well as just trying to get another trip in before like summer hits, because I get heat exhaustion super easily. So trying to get some of that like summer travel plans that I'm like, actually it would be better if we did it before summer, when it's less busy and less hot in these places. So might try to take another one of those like long weekend trips as well, but I will keep you guys updated when I have the March schedule finalized. What I'm thinking now is I'll probably be gone the first and the last week of the March, so that gives us like 2 to 3 weeks in the middle of just non-stop streams, which is great. But to make up for me being gone next weekend, and then I will not be gone a full weekend, but I will be gone like a Sunday near the end of the month. To make up for it, when I come back in 2 weeks, we will do an Elden Ring weekend. So we will be playing Elden Ring for 5 hours that Saturday and then 5 hours that Sunday. It will be only my second and third times even booting up the game. I haven't touched it since our anniversary stream. I don't remember. I'm terrified. So if you are a fan of watching someone completely fumble in Elden Ring and run around terrified, then that weekend is all for you. And we will end the month probably with another variety stream. We might play more Zelda and more Sims 4 are the goals. But if they release a patch to fix some of the big bug issues in Sims 1 and 2, we might pick up one of those again. And if Hades 2 drops an update this month, we might focus on that. So I'm calling it a variety stream because the games we play might switch out. But do expect another just kind of fun chill stream to end the month like this as well, that's not Elden Ring related. And if you're part of the weekday crew, I am hoping to, even though I missed the one last week because I had a very busy emotional and work week last week, so I didn't have time or the mental stability to do a game dev stream last week, but I'm feeling a lot better, so I'm hoping to get one in again starting this week, and we'll be aiming to do a game dev stream every Wednesday this month. I don't think I'll be out of town, it would really just be if I got busy. So game dev streams every Wednesday, and even a bonus game dev stream on President's Day. We're gonna do a little Fortnite creative game jam. Our very first like sandbox level that we used to like learn how Fortnite creative worked. I want to actually turn that into a playable map, and I want to push that live before the end of the month. So we will kind of have a little game jam session to get that rolling, and see if we can put something simple but polished enough to publish out there and see how that does in the Fortnite creative economy. Because honestly, my other two maps, I was feeling better about how they were doing, and they were like low numbers but consistent. And then I pushed updates to both of them that made them better, and the numbers got lower afterwards. So I'm like, if pushing a new map makes it even worse, then some of the theories I've heard about, like how the Fortnite creative economy works, like they really heavily promote your first two stuff, but then any updates and any additional maps, I've heard if you aren't like one of their star players, like you aren't if you haven't made it too featured with your first two maps, they kind of drop you and blacklist you altogether. So we're gonna see, I want this map to be just very simple and very fun, very XP grindy, so that anyone can quickly get into it, and I want to give it the same treatment as the other two maps, and if performance tanks across the board, we'll probably focus on just jumping back into Unreal Engine 5 for the rest of the year, but if it does even somewhat decent, then I would like to keep up with Fortnite Creative throughout the year, but we'll see how the game jam goes later this month. Either way, we'll make a fun concept and roll with it. You really need some XP? I'm trying to help you. If you guys do need some XP, I'm not sure if I put an update out too. You can look up M Cookie Dough on Fortnite Creative, and it should show the two maps that I have public right now. Again, they need some more polish. They were my first two, but Candy Cane Stronghold I put out an update on, so I don't know if the XP recalibrated or if it's still offline. But it does make it a bit easier to, like, you get XP for running around, you get XP for killing, and I made movement a little bit tighter and cleaner with the level design in a recent update. So there's that one, and then there's also our Tycoon map, Oz Tycoon. You get XP for playtime, and it's a tycoon, so you're generating gold, unlocking new areas. I have like 2 boss fights that I want to expand on. There's combat grinders. I have like the base for a farming sim that I want to expand on by the end of the year, so I do think regardless we'll revisit Oz Tycoon around like Halloween season and before Wicked Part 2 comes out, because I do want to release a Part 2 of my map to accompany that movie, because Wicked Part 2 is so fun. It's not even called Part 2 anymore, it's called For Good. Which, if you've seen the musical, you know it makes me very sad. For Good is like the saddest thing it could have been called. I'm so excited. But yeah, enough of me blabbering. I'm blabbering about musicals now. More game dev stuff consistently through the month. Elden Ring weekend, and then we'll get back to some variety stuff. We got Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I'm kind of enjoying playing that on my own right now. If we want to do a stream of it in the future, of whatever's going on my little theme park island, we can. But it's like so much information at once, I kind of feel like I need to just sit quietly and play it. Otherwise I'll be too overwhelmed starting it up and trying to figure out what's going on stream. Let's see, last we left off, I think we found 2 missing people. At least there were at least 2 missing people here in Tears of the Kingdom. There was a child we abandoned who kind of had a thing going on with, I don't know if they were the same age or what, but he looked a lot older than her. And then she might have been an adult, but she looked like a Zora child, so I don't know what was going on there, but we had abandoned the alleged child before. Like sometime last year when we were doing the shrine completion. So yeah, last year I remember seeing them there and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna help you right now, this is a side quest. So I just grabbed the shrine and then I teleported out of there, and so yeah, that kid was in there for like almost a year. But hey, we did save him. And then there was a guy here, whose wife went missing in Breath of the Wild. She went missing again, but it ended up being okay. She was just being silly, and she swam all the way up that waterfall, up into the heavens above to go fishing. and she forgot to tell her husband, and she was gone for a few days, so he was like, my wife is gone, she must be dead, and we got up there and she was fine. But we'll see how many more missing persons cases we've got to solve today, because there's been a lot of them. A lot of missing people. Missing people? They don't got that auto aim on. Oh, we need to get the pants. We need to get the Zora pants. I thought I already had those. I must have for Gore. I keep forgetting Grogu's on my shoulder, so I'll turn to the left and be like, God. I am taking a Disney trip soon, so I'm excited. I haven't been to Disney World since I was a teenager. And like, a bunch of the new lands they were not there when I was there last. And they're about to destroy a lot of my favorite parts of the park. Like, I was a big fan of Dino Land and Muppets Courtyard, and they're getting blown up. Like, this year they're getting blown up. So I gotta go pay my respects. I thought it would be a happy trip. I just gotta pour one out for Kermit. But I am wondering how many of these like little shoulder dudes they have. If there's a Kermit one or if there's a Winnie the Pooh one, we may have more shoulder redeems. I'm not a Mickey ear collector. I only have I have less than 10. Across my whole life, right? I have less than 10 because they are expensive per pair. Some people have they get hundreds per year. Your girl don't have that type of money. Your girl was unemployed this time last year, so I don't got that type of money on me. But there are a lot of cute ears, and I haven't even visited yet, and I'm trying to decide which ones I want to try to get. Because I realize there's a lot of events, there's a festival going on in Epcot, Cinderella's celebrating its 75th anniversary, I love Cinderella, Valentine's Day has merch, and then I guess Fantasia's also celebrating an anniversary, so they just got a bunch of merch in the parks, and I'm like, this is a lot more events going on than the last time I was there, and I brought back a bunch of souvenirs then. So, GG y'all. The thing about the Mickey ears is I'll always wear them whenever I take vacations. At least I'll try to get more use out of them. And I also want to wear them more on stream whenever we play Kingdom Hearts games. I have faith that I can wear my Star Wars ears for... I have faith there'll be a Star Wars land in Kingdom Hearts 4. If we're replaying Kingdom Hearts 3, Big Hero 6 World, I got Baymax ears. Winnie the Pooh, I have Winnie the Pooh ears. Let me read the quest. I don't know what we're actually doing. It's located somewhere in the waterworks. Excellent. Outstanding information. It's somewhere. Why is it so spooky in here? You have a subconscious hatred of Mickey Mouse. Ooh. I didn't get the Baymax Fortnite skin. Oh, I forgot. This will set me back emotionally for a long time. I'm sure the Disney skins will constantly be in and out of the shop though. I know they're planning to do some big crossover. They announced it, right, with Epic and Disney. They said, we're gonna do something. Oh, this is a dude. Hello. They're like, we're gonna do something big. And everyone's like, what? And they're like, wouldn't you like to know? I thought we would get more information at D23. In fact, I think we watched it on stream, actually. I think we like got in the Fortnite lobby and they're like, don't miss this special presentation at D23. It has its own Fortnite code and we're gonna announce something. And it was pretty much just the skins, and then they're like, what you've all been waiting for. What our crossover with Epic Games is. And they basically said, it exists. Disney will be in video games, which anyone that's played Toontown or Epic Mickey or like Aladdin or Kingdom Hearts knows that Disney, they know that Disney makes video games, but this was like a big revelation to the shareholders, I guess. They were like, ooh, video games. And that's all they said, and then the feed cut off in the Fortnite lobby. Like they didn't let you see any of the rest of the D23 presentation. They just cut in. They advertised it as if you, as a Fortnite player, will get to watch this exclusive D23 event from the comfort of your Fortnite lobby. But the reality is they just played the same trailer for like an hour, cut in for 5 minutes to show the investors. They're like, look, there's people playing Fortnite, it's a video game. And then they cut the feedback and like went back to the rest of the presentation. Like, it felt so weird. It felt like it was just showing everybody off as like a little prop. Should be part of the Marvel rarity. That's true. Technically, I feel like I always think of Big Hero 6 as like Disney animation instead of Marvel, but it is a Marvel comic. Is this it? Is this it? Did I find it? Please let this be it. I was just messing around. Let this be it. I'm a genius. Oh my goodness, I'm a genius. We gotta dye some clothes again. None of our clothes are matching anymore. Where do I turn this in? Oh, no one cares. Oh yeah, we should talk to Yona. We should talk to her. I know a lot of people hate her because they're like, I want to be all over Sidon and all of that because they're thirsty and they're like, he can't be engaged to anyone but me. And I do think bro, I will admit I did not picture bro with, I'm not a shipper of him and Link, but I didn't picture bro with a lady, to be fair. But I don't think that's any reason to hate on the character of Yona herself. She seems chill. A lot of people like resort to making fun of like her stingray design too, but I'm like, isn't it so cool to see like all the different types of Zora now? Like see that there's subcultures within Zora when originally like Zora then, I mean we've seen Zora subcultures with like what, Ocean and Lake Zora. But to see it like even subdivided further into that, that's awesome. Poor girl just got caught in the most lethal Breath of the Wild shipping war known to man. You lose the ability to get Baymax at the end of February. Oh, I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy for that. I'm wearing the pants. I can't read because of Freddy Fazbear here. I do have a Chica plushie. I don't know if she's like right there, right there. But yeah, my boyfriend got me this for specifically the knockoff, kind of ugly, messed up looking Freddy Fazbear because he knew I had said once, I'm like, I I don't want the normal looking Freddy Fazbear merch. I want the one that looks like his eyes are bugging out of his head and that he's a mistake and that he's messed up. I'm like, I want that one that looks like he was a manufacturing error because he's from like a knockoff branding company. And he got me that one. But then to make it even funnier, oh, when did he give me? I think it was for Thanksgiving, that he got me a Chica, but he got me the official Chica plushie. So she looks like way better proportioned. And when you put her right next to Freddy, it's more obvious that if something's up with Freddy Fazbear, it's perfect. What are we doing next? Trip through history? Oh, we can go to Kakariko Village, though. We haven't been there in a hot minute. Chica, I know. I'm wondering if one day he's gonna assemble the whole the whole cast. I genuinely do need to still reorganize the shelves. I want to take the Lego and Amiibo shelf and put them on the desk back there. So that way I can bring more of the plushies down and also have a second plushie shelf because I am accumulating a lot of plushies. Oh, dragon. Oh, I almost walked right off of that, damn. Which slabs have I read? Have I read any of them? Or wait, there's one up there. I think there's one up there. Have I... Has it said I've gotten that one? Four. I don't remember if which ones I've gotten and which ones I haven't. So I'm gonna jump up here and see if I can read it again or interact with it in any way. What is going on? Someone stole Chica? Oh, someone stole Toy Chica. Oh, good God. Yeah, the human race is cooked. That is horrible. Not Chica, bro. I like FNAF 1 Chica, but Toy Chica don't deserve that. She just a little goober that likes eating trash. Like, I said this yesterday, but like, video game, as a designer, I do understand, and I'm not like super against the make girls pretty in video games, because I'm like, you know, I do like playing as a pretty girl, so what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do about it, right? But they do be focusing on making these girl animatronics very clearly ladies. Like, why is Toy Chica dressed like that? There is no reason for that. And I feel like we never really see Chica in her like gremlin. Is this a claw? Yes! In her gremlin FNAF 1 trash eating thing. I know she eats trash in the other games, but she always got like a thong or a BBL or something. Why? I don't know. Is this even the ruin I'm supposed to be in, or is it the one below? Where am I supposed to be? But I am excited to see the toy animatronics. I think FNAF 2 comes out, the movie comes out later this year, right? Oh, the custom is a thirst trap. Like, I have the comprehension. I understand her, ladies, and I understand you want them to be appealing. I get that. That's fair, but I gotta say, Toy Chica is the most immersion breaking for me. I'm like, what? So why does she need to be in a bikini? I don't. I'm like, hold up, what's going on? She blinds your screen. I'm sure she blinds many people's screens, yeah. I have forgotten which things I've seen and which things I haven't with the oh, that dude, they're flying over there. I do wish for some of these side quests where they're like, oh, you've gotten like X amount of this. You have X, or it doesn't even say you've gotten X amount. They say you have this much more to go. It doesn't tell you what the total is. Okay, this way is not gonna be the way. It doesn't tell you what the total is. It doesn't tell you like which ones you found. They're just like, oh, you have stuff to do. Yeah. Ooh, that was a good shot. Yeah. Get out of my sight. Get this out here. Oh, I didn't think I'd actually just push it off the edge like that. Where are these slabs? My partner and I were just watching the we went on like a early binge of the earlier Courage episodes in like the first season. I saw the one with like the 3D Pharaoh character, even though it's a 2D show. And all he says is, "Return the slab." It's like his only line. He just says it endlessly. It's so funny. The character's like, what does he possibly want? Return the slab. I don't know where he goes. Courage is so funny. Courage kind of reminds me, we were talking about when trying to make Yoshi in The Sims 2 yesterday, my parents' dog. But Courage kind of reminds me of Yoshi. Yoshi just will like start barking and whining at random things, and my dad kind of talks to him like, what's his name? But he kind of talks to him the way the old guy in Courage does. It's like, what does he want now? And I just imagine maybe Yoshi actually does see something that we just don't perceive as dangerous, but it's just so terrifying for him. But I think it's more that Yoshi likes to be dramatic because he's a criminal. I think that's the realistic answer. I don't know. I don't know where the slab is. It's been returned, I think. I guess maybe I should just fly down there and socialize and ask them. Is there a slab in here? something in here. Do y'all need help? Oh, they're having an old man fight. Oh, this is a side quest. Clear out the monsters. Let me introduce you guys to a bomb. Ooh, let me use this. Let me use this. Who is that? Who is that? Where's your other friend? Where's your other friend? Yeah, your backup's all gone. You're dealing with me. Woo! Kill! Kill! Get out of here. Get out of here. I got a heart. I got a heart on my sword. My sword's cuter than yours. I win. That was so easy. Y'all couldn't have done that?
What?
Who am I? I'm Lonkus. I'm the hero of the wild, baby. Clearly. I keep leaning this way too much. But then, whenever I move my camera this way, I get lazy and then I slouch this way. Streaming's so hard. I just had to push my camera over like 2 inches. About to run an ad break for that. Hero of the Wild, like a breath of the wild. I mean, no joke, that's kind of what each like incarnation of Link is always called, hero of blank, depending on which games they're in. Like, the big one's the hero of time being the one from Ocarina and Majora's Mask. And then the hero of the sky, hero of Twilight, that's Skyward Sword, that's Twilight Princess. So, the Breath of the Wild, Age of Calamity, Tears of the Kingdom Link is referred to as the hero of the wild. Not directly in-game, I think. I feel like maybe there might have been a bit of side dialogue, like hinting at that. I feel like I saw something that was almost put the two words together, but yeah, he's kind of referred to as the hero of the wild when talking about multiple links. I'm trying to think if now Wind Waker Link, I'm trying to think if he's called like the hero of wind or the hero of the sea. He's in Phantom Hourglass too. A lot of people just call him Toon Link. But then if we want to be super specific, there is another Toon Link, because Spirit Tracks Link and Zelda are the descendants of Toon Link and Tetra. But they're also referred to as just like Toon Link and Toon Zelda. Actually, Toon Zelda is usually referring to Spirit Tracks Zelda, I feel. And then Toon Link's usually referring to Wind Waker Link. They have no relation to each other. It's like it's the wrong pairing by several generations. Where is this dude? Oh, you move around. You're gonna stay here while I figure this out. The Ring Ruins. Oh, I've read them. Oh, I haven't read them. Okay, so he knows the floating ring, so that's the big one up there. Oh no, that's the one we've been in. I forgot about that one. So should I just mark? So there's gotta be one somewhere up there, I feel. There'll be 4 more, so 1 there. Oh. Where are these slabs, man? I don't know where we are. Hi, chillins. Ooh, I hope we see Wind Waker and Twilight Princess on Switch 2. Because I have always said, like, you know, if it doesn't come, it's not the end of the world, because I have them on the Wii U. My Wii U's been acting funky. Specifically with... Right now the only title it has trouble with is Wind Waker. I do have Twilight Princess physically, so it shouldn't run into as many issues, but Wind Waker's my favorite Zelda game too, so the day it started having issues kind of broke my heart a bit. I really need them to release Wind Waker HD. Cause yeah, that's my favorite Zelda game. I think the most important and the best Zelda games for the culture are, without a doubt, Link to the Past, Ocarina, and Breath of the Wild. I feel like most people only like one of those games out of the 3, and then they'll obsessively hate over the other 2, it seems like, but all 3 were important for not just Zelda in general, but gaming as well. Like, was redefined from those. Where's the slab? Is that a slab? Actually. No, that's just a texture. I don't even remember what the first one looked like. I've heard some people theorizing that. I've heard some people being like, could they put Red Dead 2 on Switch? And I hope they could do that for Switch too. Because it would give my dad another excuse to replay it. He's always looking for an excuse. That's probably his favorite. It's definitely one of his favorite games. It's probably his favorite narrative in a game is Red Dead 2. I think next time if we ever stream Red Dead 2, it's kind of one of the ones on my bucket list in our stream backlog. I'd want to hit more games in my favorite 3 franchises. Zelda, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts. Even though we stream a lot of those games, it still hasn't been enough for me. So I'd love to keep streaming even more of that. But yeah, I really love Rockstar games. We've never played any on the channel. But I would really love to. And I think Red Dead 2. I don't even know if I'd want to... Red Dead 1's fun too. But I think narratively I've just, the main narrative of Red Dead 1 is just as strong, but, I think just the world building in Red Dead 2 is why I like it a lot more. It's not even that it's newer or there's better graphics, it's the way the world comes together. Red Dead 2, Undertale, Life is Strange, and Life is Strange Before the Storm. That's a good lineup. Those are some classics. We're up here again, and I don't see any slabs. If I can't get this one, I don't even want to look up any guides for stuff today, so we might just go to the next side quest, but... Oh wait, is that one? I keep forgetting what the slab looked like. And there's so many ruins around, I don't actually feel like I know what I'm looking for. Is that a... No, that's just a... Why do they... I feel like these, like, rock textures that are, like, all flats, they look like... they look important. Is that one over there? Probably not. Watch, this is not gonna be anything important. Yeah, it's just... It's not even a movable rock. Is that a slab? No. The readability is gonna drive me crazy on that one. Let's not do. We did stop that one fight, the old man fight. So I think we need to turn that quest in. I'm trying to think what my favorite narratives in games are. Red Dead 2 is definitely up there. Final Fantasy X I think is probably my favorite. It is my favorite game. We need to replay it on the channel. I haven't done a full playthrough in a few years in general of it. But it's my all-time favorite game. Every time I think maybe something else has overtaken it, I just replay 10 and I'm like, oh, well, no. I don't think anything's ever gonna retake it, and I'm fine with that because there's a lot of other good, great, perfect games to experience that make me happy, but 10's a very special narrative. It's just perfect pacing, I think, too. I know a lot of people hate Kingdom Hearts because of the story, but that's actually like the visuals and the cutscenes. Like, I had no idea what's going on. I still don't, but you can feel the emotion through it, even if you haven't played all of the games. And I think that's a very important thing. Some people can't convey emotion through their games, even when you know what's going on. So to be able to convey that with the player being confused, I think is a big accomplishment. Out of it, I think Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 probably do have the best stories, but I have a soft spot for Chain of Memories, just the like watching a character. There's the amnesia plotline. It's basically to give Sora amnesia in Kingdom Hearts 2. And Kairi as well to that extent is the whole reason that like Chain of Memories exists. Is they have to get to that end goal, but to like watch your Sunshine character go like insane and get a little violent over the course of a card-based game, I think is pretty brave. So yeah, that one's actually always been a standout narrative in the franchise to me. But you couldn't tell from the way I play Chain of Memories, because it frustrates the hell out of me. I look like such an idiot playing it. I'll be like, oh great, I died because I didn't know how to play a card game. Yeah, let's skip this one. Oh, we have to help. We never help this like simp guy out. Let's go help him, I guess. He's like, I have no bitches, please. And I don't care for him, so I don't care. Have I played Inscription? I have not. I think I saw it whenever it like first had some stuff for it. I remember seeing it around a lot, but I've never actually played it myself. You think it'd be something up my alley? Oh my gosh, this dude's still creeping, perving on her. Actually, if I remember, this is very similar to— he does the same thing in Breath of the Wild where he's like perving on a girl. And he's like, you have to go tell me what she likes, and she makes something up. She's like, oh, I guess tell him I like this, and she doesn't really like that. So when he shows up with a bunch of it, she's like, cool. And clearly that didn't work out. So I think this girl might have done something similar, and she'd be like, oh, I love specifically 10 hot-footed frogs. I've got 15 frogs in my pockets. You owe me $2 million. He gave me 10 mushrooms. How I've been dreaming of a date. Keep dreaming, bub. Is he gonna ask her? Is he even gonna ask her? Buddy.
Oh. Ah.
Is he not gonna— he's gonna perv on all the tourists, he said! Oh my goodness. The princess that used to live in that house, she was alright? Oh, give me a bomb. Give me a bomb. I have a bomb.
Oh.
Don't ever talk to me again. I'm gonna tell this woman to run away. There's a pervert. He's been watching you for— how long has it been since Tears of the Kingdom came out? Like almost 3 years? Has it been 3 years or has it only been 2? When did Tears of the Kingdom come out in 2022? Or 2023? I don't remember. I used to be able to remember these things. Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, 2023. So, almost 2 years, not 3. Oh, she wants 100. His plan is to find the remaining frogs on his own. What do you want to bet that we're gonna come back here unrelated and he'll be like, hey, so I'm incapable of doing anything. You are now hired to do more work for me. Oh, he's still on fire over there. Good. Excellent news. Let's dye some clothes. We haven't done that in a while. What to do? What to do? So much replayability. That's always good in a game. I do like to replay games. Usually I like to I either replay it right away or I give myself like a year or two and start like a new game plus type of thing. So I love stuff with lots of replayability features. That's definitely what makes like Life is Strange and Undertale so fun as well. It's just seeing all the different choices you can make and seeing what the impacts of that are. I've been complaining about wanting to dye my clothes, but now what color do I want to dye them? Let's see, we've got dye a bunch of stuff black again, why not? Let's do that. Let's dye, this black. Do we have any more, like, does he have any more hair that needs to be dyed black? I don't think so. I think we need the hot weather and cold weather attack ones for dyeing his hair again. Or can we dye this on night home? I'm actually not sure. Let's see if we can. Favorite character from Life is Strange? Like just the games related to the first one? Or the whole franchise? Cause I haven't played a lot of the what is it? The ones from the new studio that's done True Colors. Is that Pennywise? He's just helping us out. No, not that. That is rare. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I haven't played Before the Storm. I have watched a lot of gameplay on that one though. I haven't played True Colors and I haven't played Double Exposure. But I have played 1 and 2. Ooh. But yeah, I think from just the first and Before the Storm, I'm trying to think actually. I didn't like a lot of people. I think the thing about Life is Strange 1 to me is that like everybody had a very glaring fatal flaw. Like everyone had something about them that made them just a horrible, like either a horrible person or a horribly naive person. Like they were all extremely flawed characters, but I do think that's why I love the writing in it. Is like nobody's like cookie cutter perfect. They all have something like deeply flawed within them. I think either what's her name? Kate, the girl you like try to save and whatnot. I won't, even though the game's like, is it gonna be 10 years old this year? Is it already 10 years old? Damn. But the girl you try to save, right? I think she's an interesting character, but also an example of like, I think Max has some like naivety shown if you're unable to save her. But I find her to be like a very interesting anchor for those chapters of the story. I think the most interesting character to me is she's kind of a bitch. Isn't her name like Victoria? She's most definitely a bitch, but it's also like she so badly wants to get into like these situations that the main characters are getting into, but these situations are literally traumatizing and hell for the main characters. And I think it's like a tragic ironicness to she just so badly wants to be important that she wants to be in these horrible situations. With, again, I won't spoil, but the villain of the game ultimately. I think it's also interesting that in some like alternate dimension type scenes, you can see that her and like Max could be friends. Like Max could be a cool girl. I forget, I think she does have some backstory stuff where I think she's a bit nicer, if I remember from what I've seen in Before the Storm. So yeah, she's absolutely a very bitchy, and like, I don't like her because she can be a pain, but I think she's like, just a very fascinating character to have in the story. Short King Dusty raiding with 6. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you folks doing? What were you playing today? For those new to the channel, my name is Emily Cookie Dough. I'm a variety streamer. Right now we're streaming some Tears of the Kingdom, doing just a nice quick stream this Sunday afternoon. But yeah, I usually like to play JRPGs and Nintendo games, but I'm also a level designer in the industry. So I like to do some personal work on stream as well. Our current stream project is we are remaking some of the arenas from Kid Icarus Uprising for any fans of that old 3DS game. If Nintendo won't remake it, I'm remaking some of the arenas in Unreal Engine 5. I'm gonna start blocking out one of the levels this Wednesday, so I like to play Nintendo games and I like to yap about level design. Playing some more Tears of the Kingdom. Awesome. Is it your first playthrough of it? Oh, the cards. Yeah, I remember the cards. I don't know where my cards went, but I know I sealed them up somewhere. They're probably somewhere at my parents' like basement. But we're working on 100%ing this file. We've been like very much dragging our feet and just doing chill streams with it. So we're not very far. But we do have all the shrines. We have all the map filled out in the depths as well. Thank you for the follow, Short King Dusty. I'm gonna have to check out your channel after this. Let's see what you all were up to. Might lurk so you don't get spoiled. We probably won't be interacting with much story stuff, since we're just doing some side quests here and there, but for any of my viewers, let's not talk story elements of this for a little bit. Let's be respectful, because Zelda games are awesome, and I would not want to spoil them for anybody. But yeah, thankfully, we are just doing some side quests here and there. Yeah, I think I have permanent pain in my right hand from the amount of times I played Kid Icarus Uprising. I'm really, really hoping that the Switch 2, like, the way they have, like, it looks like there'll be, like, a mouse functionality. And thank you for the follow! It looks like there'll be mouse functionality with one hand and then controller support in the other, and that is perfect for Kid Icarus. So I'm hoping that we see that game ported to Switch too. But if not, I've been saying like I want to play Kid Icarus Uprising on modern consoles for like years. Years now, so yeah, as a level designer I like to kind of do level design studies sometimes where I'll look at my favorite levels that I played as a kid and I'll try to remake them in Unreal Engine 5. Like, there was a project we did a few years back where we, oh, we have to go see these people. Where we were remaking a level from a game called Wallace and Gromit in Project Zoo. It genuinely might have been a platformer that convinced me to go into game development because I was so obsessed with, like, finding every little detail and secret in it as a kid. Can I not talk to you about the... Wait a minute. Do I have to race first? Or maybe they're upstairs. I almost threw the sword. Or maybe it's other people. Who must I talk to about the racing competition? Who wants to go? Okay, they put the waypoint on the wrong group of people. But yeah, I'm a big Kid Icarus Uprising fan and defender. Just of anything of the 3DS age. I want to see come back. I'm very excited for another 3DS banger, Fantasy Life. I'm very excited for Fantasy Life I to come out, hopefully in April, I think is what they pushed the date back to last. I don't think there's pre-orders up or any confirmed, like, official release date though, other than just April being the time window. So hopefully it doesn't get delayed again. As a game developer, I never get upset when games are delayed because I'm like, well, maybe the developers will get to see their families, so... Thank you so much for the subscription! It is dangerous to go alone. Environmental storytelling. Oh my gosh. The number of rants I've gone on. Or not rants, just nerd rants about environmental storytelling. I'm very much a designer that likes to show, don't tell. But also I'm aware, like, some stuff needs to be gamified. Like, there's some things in games where if you don't put a little shiny something in the distance, people will never find it. But I prefer, like, either showing it through the UI or through something visual on the screen or narrative rather than... My biggest pet peeve in games is when you get a tutorial and instead of, like, you do something and you learn the action, they throw a, like, giant essay up on the screen and pause the game and make you read through a manual of stuff to do, and then they say, now do it, instead of teaching you how to just do it through action. I think that's why I like Nintendo games so much. Most of them don't fall into that pitfall. They're very much just intuitive. Like, you do something, you learn from it, now you know how to play the game. Breath of the Wild's very much that. You jump into Breath of the Wild and, like, you walk up to the first enemy and you're like, he's kind of cute. Boom. He bonks you out. One hits you. And you learn, huh, I need to be a little stealthier. And while you're stealthing around, you see a stick. You pick up the stick, you try to hit him, he drops a weapon. You pick up a stronger weapon. You learn about weapon durability and swapping out your kits. You do all of that through, like, just one or two, like, tutorial pop-ups that are, like, quick and visual. And through just, like, learning through experience. Oh cool, they went there. Let's go down to the village and see if they're racing. Environmental storytelling equals hidden Peter Griffin PNG. Something happened here. You stumble on other stuff in Warframe? I played a bit of Warframe when I was a teenager, I remember. When was the last time I touched it? I feel like it might have been 2017 or something was the last time I touched Warframe. So I'm probably very out of touch on it at this point. I do remember the, I did like the movement a lot, and I spent like an hour trying to customize my armor and playing with the colors. My brain has like two modes with video games. I have like the I'm a game developer. I can do all these like nerdy things. And then I have the I'm girl. I want my armor to be very pretty and very pink. I don't care what my stats are. That's currently my dilemma, and I'm actually so I'll be taking next weekend off. I'm taking a trip with some of my college friends that I haven't seen in 4 years. Very excited to see them again. But I do usually stream game dev stuff on like weekday nights, and then I stream more like Nintendo and variety content on the weekends. So once I get back from that, I'll be out next weekend, and then the weekend after that, 2 weeks away, I'm going to jump back into Elden Ring. I played it for the first time last month. I've never beaten a Souls-like game because I'm very bad at them. So it's been fun to like experience all that as someone that probably should know how these games work. But I've been too scared to play until now. But yeah, we will be having a weekend of Elden Ring. Only my second time ever even booting up the game, so who knows what'll happen. I just know I got called maidenless in it. And then a bunch of things killed me. That's been my experience. Very pretty and very pink. Just solid approach. I'm about to put us all in pink armor again. Yeah, that's what I've heard with Elden Ring, is that it's very fun, but you're gonna die a lot. I spent like probably a half an hour on the character creator trying to make my character like have a super pretty face and stuff, only for them to like slap like a head wrap around her and only some of her eyes are visible, and I'm like, ah. So then I took it off because I'm like, well, I made a pretty character, so I want to see her. And then I got a concussion. So that's been my Elden Ring experience thus far. I think I ended up in a like area that's way higher level than I am right now. And stuff keeps killing me. And then I fast traveled back to the starting area. Oh, we've got a race coming up. Oh, water race. Oh, we gotta build a boat. Tile set where you can touch portable lamps like golden translucent figure for the next collectible. Ooh, that's an interesting type of like puzzly thing. In Warframe since 2013. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, every time, since I, like, only played it a little bit, for whatever reason when I hear Warframe, I'm like, oh yeah, that's fairly recent, but it's been around for over a decade. I don't know why it still feels like such a recent game to me. I should try picking it up again at some point, though. Like I said, the movement when I played it was a lot of fun. I like games where you move faster typically than games where you like move slower. Just because I'm a button masher, I'm a speedy person. I don't have the patience to like have a steady defense and time when to block and parry stuff. I don't have the patience for that. Hence why I'm kind of struggling in Elden Ring currently. There's dating? What? It's a life sim? Well, now I'm on board. Is it like you're telling me it's Stardew Valley now? I'm also a huge life sim fan. It's funny, most of my work that I've done as a game developer has either been like cute simulation based stuff, but like there's always some sort of like it's an adventure game, or it's an exploration-based game, or it's a narrative-based thing, or most of my, like, shipped work is working on first-person shooters. But my actual play style, so I work on a lot of shooters, but my play style is, I love life sims a lot. Which made it hard to like find work for a bit, because people would be like, oh well, you haven't been playing only shooters your whole life, you like girly games, you can't possibly know how to design for them. But I'm like, nah, I worked on some Gearbox stuff. I worked on a lot of my portfolio work. My personal pieces have been, this is not going to be a good boat, what am I doing? But a lot of my portfolio pieces have been personal arenas I've made. That's why we're doing a study on Kid Icarus arenas. Oh, could we use this to balance in the water? But yeah, you put A dating sim in your game? Game of the year. I feel like that's slightly off center. Oh well. I don't know how that will work in the water, but... Actually, is this just a boat race? We don't- I'm assuming since this is one of the boats here, we don't need to... Actually, no, I'm worried seeing that this is the is this the start? Is this a land and sea race or just a sea race? Because I need to know if I need tires. You know what? I'm gonna put tires on actually. I have a weird feeling. Or the cart has tires. Oh, it glued to the board! Ah! You know, it's simple, but I think it'll get the job done. I don't even need to test it. I have faith that this is the winning car. Ooh! She's ready! She's ready! The stink eye. Alright, let me dress to my racing outfit. This gotta be this. And where's my Zora top in case we fall into water? Actually, I should put the Zora pants on too. Technically, I should put the whole set on, but just like, look at this dude. This dude. He's ready. Ooh, the the female character versus male character. I was just having this issue in Sims 2. I'm like, I want to play both characters, but like Sims 1 and 2, the male characters just come out so ugly. I'm like, I just want them to have options. I want them to be pretty. Guys are allowed to be pretty. Guys are allowed to be beautiful. But they're goblins in The Sims 2. I was struggling so much. And then I saw a thing about playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I did get it. I never played it on mobile, but I did get it on my Switch, and I need to play more of it tonight. I haven't gotten too far in, just like my melody fell out of the plane. That's literally as far as I've gotten, but I'll give it a try. Set it afloat. Okay. She's ready, she's ready! Ooh. Also, you guys never have to apologize for nerding out about games. I am a huge... Oh, we need to put something on the back here, don't we? But I am a huge Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy fan as well. So, the nerding out is like a regular thing. We're no stranger to nerding out on the channel here. It is always, always welcome. Nothing wrong with being passionate about games. Can this thing swim in the water? Okay, I think we do need the one thing, maybe. I know it wants us to use a board, but I feel like we could do it on the sled, you know? I feel like it's possible. Oops, let me... You can't time skip like in Animal Crossing. I did see that. I saw somebody like try time skipping and it gave them like a little warning like, hey, all like multiplayer gets disabled and like all this stuff happens. Like they are not playing around with it. They're like, do not even try it. Don't attempt it. It is futile. Will this float? Alright, that looks like it's floating. It'll float with my big ol' face on it. I think it's working. That's gotta work. You guys are Kingdom Hearts fans, awesome! Yeah, I keep saying, it's actually been a while since we've played Kingdom Hearts on the channel. I had played 3, Remind, and Melody of Memory when they came out. I've been streaming since 2019. But there haven't been any new Kingdom Hearts games since then. So whenever we get Missing Link, I don't know if I'll stream it, but I'll talk about it on the channel. Definitely will stream Kingdom Hearts 4 on the channel. I hope to see them one day. I hope to see them one day. I think when I play them on the channel, what I want to do actually is try playing it in chronological order, especially since the mobile game stuff seems like it's going to be super, super important. Don't ride with the steering stick. It has to be above water? Oh, this sucks. They're killing my creativity. What am I supposed to do? I can ride faster that way. Oh, we're gonna have to just... We're just gonna have to build like a jet ski. I don't want to use just a board. I'm better than this. We can craft something cooler. It's gonna work. This one's gonna work. But yeah, I want to try playing it in chronological order since the mobile game stuff seems super important to the next saga. And just because I never have before. If you are new to Kingdom Hearts and someone says play them in chronological order, that person hates you. That person wants you dead. That's... I started with Dream Drop Distance, so it is possible to play them out of release order and still love it. It's definitely possible, but if you are like someone that needs to understand what's going on in order to enjoy the franchise, chronological order means you start with the mobile games and you start watching like 20 hours of mobile game cutscenes. That is not good. That is not a great way. Playing a mobile game to get into the franchise, that is a great entry point, but yeah, like you're pointing out, they're not really playable anymore. They're offline completely, so it's just watching the cutscenes. You can't play it and know what's going on anymore. I think for both all the editions of like Union Cross, Cross X, all like the renditions of that, Unchained Key, I think there were like 3 chapters to that story. And then there was Union Cross Dark Road as well. All of those are out of date and offline. Do I have to choose I'll do intermediate.
Ah.
I do think it is fun. It's kind of like the debate with Star Wars movies again. Like, you can start from Birth by Sleep, just like you can start with episode 1 of Star Wars. But there's pros and cons. Certain things are going to hit different. Like, there's going to be a lot of characters that if you see them in Birth by Sleep and then you see them later in the franchise, it's going to hurt a lot more. Or when you see, like, the foreshadowing in Kingdom Hearts, like, 1 and 2, that you're going to be like, I wonder if it's these characters from Birth by Sleep. So you're going to get cool moments like that, but you're also going to get moments where, like, you see the era of, like, modern Keyblade masters, and then you go to Kingdom Hearts 1 and they're like, there can only be one Kingdom Hearts master. You'll see discrepancies in the playability like that. But yeah, if you are determined to play them in chronological order from your first time, Birth by Sleep is a good starting point. And just a solid, very fire game. It hurts me when people say, oh, I've only played 1, 2, and 3. Because I get a lot of the spin-offs have tedious combat, but Birth by Sleep especially is such a solid gameplay entry. I do watch Star Wars chronologically as well. Oh my gosh, I forget how these courses work. Where am I? Am I just supposed to hit all the points? What? Zoom zoom! Yeah, there's a lot more mobile stuff than you think there would be in Kingdom Hearts 3 as well, so I do recommend watching. I think there's, like, someone made, like, a timestamp of, like, how much of the mobile cutscenes to watch before Kingdom Hearts 3, play Kingdom Hearts 3, and then finish watching the mobile cutscenes. But there's plenty of guides everywhere. Whenever I do play, it on stream again, and I'm playing them chronological, I will have a disclaimer of, like, start from Birth by Sleep or Kingdom Hearts 1. Don't start with the 20-hour lore deep dive if lore stuff is infuriating to you. Good night, Short King Dusty. Thank you again for the raid. I cannot wait to check out your stuff when I'm done streaming today.
Hey?
Also, yeah, the link head is perfecto. Girls say they like nerds, but the moment you mention your favorite Pokemon, you just gotta find. There's so many different archetypes of nerds, right? The key as a girl nerd that landed a nerdy boyfriend. The key is just being respectful of each other's interests and still making time for each other. That's really it. Girls love nerds. It is true. Did he just say that's the face of a man who's done great things? I couldn't agree more, Bolson. That's the face of a man. That's the face of a lad right there. Did I finish that side quest? Are we good? I think we're good. Complete. Cool, what else do we want to do today? Actually, the funny thing is, so, like, my partner, he was not into The Sims and definitely not into Kingdom Hearts, even though those are some of my favorite franchises. But, like, the past month, I've been playing Sims 1 and I've been playing Kingdom Hearts 3 in front of him, and, like, he's, like, stopped what he's doing and he's turned around and it's like that Danny DeVito gif. He's like, oh my god, I get it. I introduced him to Peak. That being said, the next world in my Kingdom Hearts 3 replay is Arendelle. Which I'm a huge Frozen fan. I love Frozen. And the boss fight in Arendelle? Incredible. The visuals incredible. And it hurts me so much as a level designer specifically to say the level design is the weak point of the Frozen world. It like legitimately breaks my heart to think about it. Oh, we got a monster hunting quest. I could kill some monsters. But there's such a pain in my soul to be like, yeah, it's the level design. Just and the mission design too, of like, you miss all of the important plot points in Frozen because every time a plot point happens, they play the cutscene where your party isn't there. Because your party got thrown off a cliff. It's go up the mountain, you get thrown down the mountain. Go back up the mountain, you get thrown back down the mountain. Go up the mountain a little bit. Realize you need to go back down the mountain. And then finish going down the mountain. You don't ever go into Arendelle itself. There is an ice labyrinth. It is not connected to Elsa's castle in any way, though. It is a separate ice labyrinth. So, I don't know if it was like a world that got added later because Disney definitely probably pushed for it to be in. I don't know if they just kept having back and forths and then by the end of it they just had to go with what they had in engine. Because that's definitely happened to me before as a developer too. I don't spread any hate on the devs for it, but yeah, the level design in Arendelle is something I think about a lot. Yeah, I could do a whole, I think I want to try making a few, like, not super long video essays, but, like, quick video essays on YouTube. I'm pushing my VODs onto YouTube as well starting this year. So I might want to, some of these, like, nerdy rants I go on multiple streams. Like, I've talked about this before in streams. So some of them I just might make into, like, maybe some 5-10 minute videos to store somewhere. Because I think the easy comparison is my favorite world in Kingdom Hearts 3 is the Tangled world. It's a very similar structure where you follow the events of the movie. A lot of the cutscenes are just one-to-one, and a lot of it is you just like escorting the characters and following them around. And they both are setting up the new Princesses of Heart and what makes them different from the previous ones. So they're both like very parallel, but it's very drastic. My favorite world in the game versus my least favorite. That's a very big comparison. And I think it's just like they had a lot of flavor bits that they added with the Tangled world. Just a lot of extra little doodads. Like taking the time to explore the world with Rapunzel and like do little optional things that made her happy, but they're definitely worth taking the time to do. Ooh, we got a cave. And also, you get to explore the little, like, castle town outside of it. You never actually get to go inside the tower, true, and you never get to go inside that castle, also true, but you get to explore the town. You get to explore the environment on the way there, which they made very visually interesting. It's not all, like, the same type of environment. Like, in Arendelle, it's a lot of snow and ice. They're able to vary it up a little bit more in, Tangled's area. Where am I going? They're down here, aren't they? The original worlds are good. Oh my gosh. Twilight Town. I think out of those three, Twilight Town's probably. Or wait, is it? Maybe actually no. Traverse Town, I think might be. I get super nostalgic for Twilight Town, but then I remember Traverse Town. Traverse Town felt so much like an actual hub in Kingdom Hearts 1, I think. It doesn't feel as much in future Kingdom Hearts games like that, but it's such a strong hub world feeling, especially when you bring, like, you search for Kairi the whole game and then you're able to bring her back there before the finale. Like, if that's not peak hub world activities, I don't know what is. I don't feel like you ever have quite a moment like that, or quite as much like shopping things that you do. I'm just looting in here. This dude's... Hello. Oh. I got your booty cheeks, sir. I got your booty cheeks! Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Horrible way to go. Just a rock straight up the booty. Horrible, horrible way to go. I will steal his toenails now. We'll sell that later. Oh, Hollow Bastion and Radiant Garden. Oh yeah, the absolute bangers. Man, now I was going to play Hello Kitty or Sims 1 later tonight, but I might just have to jump back into Kingdom Hearts 3. Even though I'm complaining about the frozen world, I'm getting all giddy thinking about Kingdom Hearts again. I might have to boot that up. But my plan for the channel is that I would, where's my hammer? I would start replaying whenever we get, like, a release window of any kind for Kingdom Hearts 4. Like, that's when I would be like, okay, we gotta start playing through the franchise on stream and start catching up. Because I feel like it would be probably, like, estimated that I feel like they would announce it a year out and then it would probably get delayed to possibly a few more months than that. And I think that's plenty of time. Even with our, like, stream schedule, I think that would be plenty of time to get the basics of everything. But I've been waiting for I've been waiting for more Kingdom Hearts 4 news for a while now. You think of playing your favorite game and you remember that part. Yes, exactly. Though to be fair, I love Kingdom Hearts 3 because, like, I'm complaining, but it's really not that horrible. Some games have, like, that part and it's like, oh, maybe I should just put it back down. Rebirth? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was my game of the year last year. But there's one chapter where I won't spoil it too much, but you have to play as, like, what is it? Kate Sheath? However you pronounce the little furry guy's name. You have to play as him for the chapter. And it's actually, like, every time I think about replaying Rebirth, because I want to do, like, a beach outfit replay with all the characters, and do New Game Plus and stuff, and 100% it at some point between now and when part 3 drops one day. But I remember that chapter and it, like, it sucks my soul out because I was just, at least I got to hear Let It Go and see Goofy just standing there in the background of that. That's worth the suffering, I think, in Kingdom Hearts 3. I felt so exhausted getting out of that chapter in Rebirth. They took my favorite area in the game and they turned it into, like, a puzzle sim. I was so tired. Yeah, I am really good. Remind is such a good DLC. It's so amazing. I get that everyone's like, well, this is what the game should have been on launch. Like, I get that, but also, I think everyone was expecting... It's the equivalent of a final mix to what we got with Kingdom Hearts, like, 1 and 2. So, like, there's usually a little delay between the two of those. So I was fine with it. But yeah, I was one of the people that loved Kingdom Hearts 3 even before Remind came out. But when people still say they don't like Kingdom Hearts 3, even with Remind being out, I'm like, pardon me? Did you play it? I just feel like it had like a lot more of the fan moments that people wanted. People like, well, what happened to Kairi and Sora? It explains in depth what happened to Kairi and Sora. People like, it's Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't difficult enough. God damn, did they change that with Remind? This is not the right hold. Oh no. We don't have it marked on the map, so I feel like I need to go through it, but... Oh, I don't like it down here. Why is this so dark? Why is it so dark? That is a big... Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. I actually love Kairi. Kairi is one of... Sora and Kairi are my favorite characters, I think. And I always get shit for it because it's like, Kairi's written horribly, I know. But sometimes in my life, I feel like I'm a horribly written character, so I relate to Homegirl for that. I truly do. But it bothers me so much. People are under the impression that the Destiny trio doesn't have as good of a connection as, like, the Days trio and the, Birth by Sleep trio. The Wayfinder trio. And I always am like, how can they say that? But I think back to the bond they all had in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. They were all like risking everything to make sure the three of them could reunite. And that's how Kingdom Hearts 2 ends, is with the three of them finally reunited. And they really do gloss over the fact that they are a trio. Like, you see Sora hang out with Riku a lot, and you see, Sora hang out with Kairi a lot, and you hear Kairi and Riku talk about each other a lot. But the only times Riku and Kairi interact in like Kingdom Hearts 3 and Melody of Memory is when it's just like, oh, Kairi, she needs to be trained still. She's not ready. I played her. I can say she's a bit OP actually. Being a Princess of Heart and one of the like Keyblade Masters. Or a Keyblade Master in training. She's gonna be one day, on God. She's gonna be trained by Master Aqua. She's gonna be her. But yeah, that is something that bothers me, is I feel like the devs and the writers, they definitely were like, why would Kairi and Riku need to interact more? They are also best friends. They are best friends. I hate when people online make it a Riku or a Kairi situation. They're friends with each other. I wish the games... I hope Kingdom Hearts 4, since spoilers for the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, Sora is missing, aka he might be dead. He might be dead within dead, actually, depending on what ending of Remind you got. But dead squared. But yeah, I hope that means it gives Riku and Kairi more chances to work together, but based on how Melody of Memory ended, I'm not... Actually, maybe that was the right cave. Based on how Melody of Memory ended, I feel like they've split them up again so that Kairi can be sidelined again, is my fear. I spent a decade in pure darkness, now it's your turn. You know, that just might be petty enough of Riku. Your turn in Eternal Darkness, Kairi. I would be satisfied even with like another kind of entry like point 2 was. Another fragmentary passage, but it's just Aqua training Kairi.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the dude. this dude doing in here? This place is scary. Oh, does he see me? Great job, Tulin. The youngest. Oh, he's just a baby. Ooh. Oh. I'm a little. Uh-oh. Freeze his booty. No! Take his legs, take his thighs. Ooh. A Queen of Light? Oh, you're cooking. You're cooking. That would be the perfect title for her. I think you've cooked too much. That's never gonna happen. That's like too good of an idea. It's such an interesting dynamic that the original princesses of light that were born with hearts of light relinquished that power. So as the way I've viewed it is that now that those 6 lights are floating around the universe and princesses, they're floating into the hearts of those that are proven worthy of it. That's why Elsa has her big like moment in Kingdom Hearts 3, right, where she chooses to be a princess of light. And it's also interesting, I think, so we've got Elsa, Anna, and Rapunzel, so I'm one, and then Kyrie's carried hers over, so since she still has her power, I feel like she should definitely be the leader of the girl bosses, and that should make her a queen of light, because she should know what she's doing by now. Oh, look at all this flint. I am wondering who the next remaining three princesses of Heart. I feel like we could get a Moana world, and I feel like Moana would definitely be there. I would think Moana. I kind of want there to be, because if we get Star Wars, I kind of would want Leia to be a princess of Heart as well, but I don't know, because I want them all to interact more too, and if they do like the realistic graphics thing that they did for Quadratum and for Pirates of the Caribbean, Leia might stick out compared to the other princesses. But I think it would be cool to have her as a princess of Heart, even though she's our murderous rebel girl. That's why I think it would be awesome. But she's force sensitive and stuff, right? So that says princess to me. And then I feel like the last one, initially I was like, well, I think Encanto, I would love to see that in Kingdom Hearts 4. So I was like, oh, well, the main character is Mirabelle, but I think making Mirabelle a Princess of Heart would completely detract from the moral of this movie. So I really want to see an Encanto world. I don't want to see any of those characters become Princesses of Heart, though, as much as I want them to be a part of the main story. And as much as like Mirabelle would be super worthy of it, making her super, super, super special and a chosen one. I guess it's different for the new Princesses of Heart, but also that's not the plot of the movie. I wouldn't want them to take away from it. It's an important lesson to be like, everyone has their own things that make them special. You don't have to have superpowers, you just have to be passionate about what you love to do. To award her then with superpowers would be... I'd be a little hesitant. Bruno could be a Princess of Heart, actually. That'd be fine with me. That wouldn't break any rules. Could you imagine just all the modern Disney princesses and then Bruno's there at the table? But yeah, we'll see who the other three are. What is this little shit doing? Get out of my way. We got one more dude to hunt down. Baymax would be an excellent princess choice. I love Baymax. I know they said the next saga won't be as long, like Kingdom Hearts 4 will be the start of the end of the saga, so I'm assuming that means the original like MCU type of lineup has been shortened drastically, and I feel like we might only have a Kingdom Hearts 4 and 5 as the main games in the new saga. But they'll take drastically longer to make, so it will be the same amount of time. It will probably be like 2 decades for the saga, but we'll probably only have like 3 or 4 games total in it. But I mean, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. I did like all the spin-offs that were actually story important for the other saga, but that was the other saga. They get to do whatever they want with the next one. If they want to make any big changes, now's the time to do it. Because if I don't like it, then I'll just say, oh, well, I guess I just like the Xehanort saga, and that'll be it. That'll just be my thing. Some people might only like the new saga. Maybe the Xehanort saga was too complicated, maybe they'll streamline some stuff down. Who knows? Ooh, this is pretty. There's a cave? This looks like a... Ooh, I need to draw my weapon. Yeah, it was... Pixar fit really nicely into Kingdom Hearts. Like, I don't think they've added any worlds that I was like, whoa, that's super out of place. I think the one people would say the most was Pirates of the Caribbean in Kingdom Hearts 2, and then maybe Tron in Dream Drop Distance. But I'm a big Tron fan, so I liked the Tron world. And then Pirates, like, everyone agreed that's one of the best worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3. It's gorgeous. The uncanny valley effect is just gone, and it's just a beautiful world. So yeah, I don't think they've ever really had any like misses in terms of how the worlds would fit in general within the Kingdom Hearts lore. So I'm excited to see what they cook up. Oh, I know people have been thinking, well, if they could put Star Wars in, couldn't they also put Marvel in? And I know they put Big Hero 6 in, and that's Marvel. But I think Star Wars feels a lot more like it would work with Kingdom Hearts than Marvel would to me. I would love to see it. I'm a Marvel fan. But I'm curious how they would try to pull it off. What time is it? I got about like God, we put in our Taco Bell order. Hold on. Yeah, I'll probably be streaming for about another 20 minutes. We can get finish up this side quest and do another one, and then I can jump this. Then it will be my cat's dinner time. Ooh, they gonna get me. They gonna get me. Let me also, yeah, look, I see you joined the Discord, so let me verify you. While I just sit here in the floor. Oh, he jumped out of the floor. I didn't mean for him to do that. Alright, you should be verified now. You should be able to see the rest of everything. Where? Oh, I fell back down. Where's the big boy at? I thought there was a... Oh, I've gone the wrong direction. This is the wrong cave. They're the wrong trousers, Gromit. Not your cup of tea. I can definitely see that, yeah. It was very different gameplay than the rest of everything. Especially like the boat stuff. But what I find impressive is like the boat mechanics in the Pirates of the Caribbean world are like way more fun to me than some games that like are revolved around boats and stuff. Like they had such a polished game loop for just like one of their little worlds. I did enjoy- I never hated it in Kingdom Hearts 2. I always enjoyed it. I also like the original trilogy of Pirates of the Caribbean. Not so much the newer stuff. I don't hate on it. But I mean the sauce was there with the original trilogy. Like those are fantastic movies. Where are they? Oh, I won't say what I saw. We're not talking spoilers today. Sorry. I will not comment on what I just saw in the background. I saw my business. And we're gonna go. We're gonna go. Let's see what... I don't think that was the right cave, so let's try looking for another one. Good boats. 10 out of 10 boat. If I want to play that world, I have to beat the Frozen world. Oh my god. I'm glad the boss fight's at the end though, because you do suffer a bit to get there. You're like, I don't want to go up and down the mountain again. Ice Wolf boss fight? What? It is a great reward, but a lot of turmoil to get there. Ooh, oh box. Long stick. Strong long stick. Oh, that's a strong long stick. What an item. Best item in the game right there. Where is bro? I know he's gotta be somewhere. Oh, Kingdom Hearts out of context is great. One of my first attempts to explain Kingdom Hearts to my boyfriend was like just showing him the Goofy dies out of context. I was like, this is what real gaming is about. It's like, what the? He's like, they killed Goofy? I'm like, they did. They really did. He walks up to you with no explanation in the cutscene immediately following this, but he died for real. I swear, He died? That bro gone? Is this the brother or is this just a different dude? This is dude! I was like, this is a different guy. I don't want to kill the wrong brother. Alright, I'm just gonna... Oh, he's got the armor on his legs. We've just gotta shoot him in the butt. Ooh, ooh. Stay away from me! You stay away from me! Oh, sir, you stay away from me. We got so much good stuff in here. Okay, we broke this one, so... Oh, ow. Dead. I almost fused the fish to the to the weapon. Oh, I picked up the horn. Oh well. We'll find better items to fuse. I'm too lazy to take them out of my pocket. That should be all of them, right? Why do we still have a thing on the... Oh, because we need to turn the quest in. One rock. I'm getting out of here. Disrespectful. Roxas is a very sassy lad. I met your name. Jesse McCartney. He understood the assignment. Because Roxas and Ventus, they are a lot alike. But Ventus is very much like very naive, whiny little baby that you can't help but feel sorry for. And Roxas is like sassy. He's just a sassy man. He's like, I'm so sick of working the same 9 to 5 every day and only getting one vacation day. And that vacation day I just want to go to the beach and I wasn't able to go to the beach. I'm going to lose it. Like, he's just a very sassy employee. Who I talk to about this? You?
Ah.
Rucksack.
Ah.
Ooh, those look delicious. Oh my goodness. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Are they performing here? Yay! Well, let's see. I might actually just go ahead and call it there. We did get a good few side quests in here. Just wanted to do a nice quick stream today. It looks like our next ones that we have will be labyrinth stuff, the goddess statues, and then the Gerudo Desert stuff. So we will probably hit this some other time at the end of the month again, and I will be trying to get all the Korok seeds off stream within the next few months. I think I'm a fourth of the way there. So, you know, excellent progress. Just lots of... The reason I'm choosing to do that as our first off-stream thing is it's a lot of just marking things on the map, doing quick puzzles, and fast traveling, and marking the next one on the map. It's very, very busy work that I found is not as entertaining to stream. So I want to focus on the side quests and the more entertaining portions for this. But yeah, like I said, those game dev streams, next one's Wednesday night. I'm going to try to do one each Wednesday night this month. If they're not on Wednesday, they'll likely just be pushed back to Thursday or Friday due to stress. But I think I'll be able to hit the one this Wednesday. I will be out next weekend, but we will be streaming Elden Ring on the following Saturday and Sunday to make up for it, and then I hope to do a variety stream where we play a little bit of Zelda, and then maybe a little bit of Sims 1, 2, 3, or 4, depending on what we're feeling. Maybe Hello Kitty if I'm really into it. Maybe Hades 2 if they put a new update in by that point. So some sort of variety stream will hit at the end of the month, and then I will try to think ahead to March. I think I'll be traveling the first and last weekends of March, but what sort of playthroughs we want to do in that middle section, we will see. Yeah, I'm loving Hades 2 Early Access. I've been playing it, I think, since the fall, and keeping up with the updates ever since, so I know they said the next big update would be sometime at the start of the year, so whenever that drops, I'm wanting to play it. And yeah, VODs are up on Twitch for 2 months, and then I'm uploading them now to YouTube permanently, so if you guys are ever unable to make the streams, do not fret. That content will be available for you guys to enjoy whenever you want. But yeah, let me go ahead and see if anyone is around that I follow that would be good to raid here. Actually, there is an artist I follow. So our remote artist and one of my dear college friends, Patui, her channel. She's mainly an art channel and she's started doing some variety content on the weekends, but she's introduced me to a lot of like other artists in her community. So one of them, Smurtles, looks like they are doing a stream right now. And it looks like they're trying to get to affiliate status based on the title, so let's go ahead and give them a raid. Let me find my raid button here. I'll get the hang of this one day. They say it looks like they're drawing some Professor Layton sticker sheets, they said. So again, if you're a Nintendo handheld console fan, then this should be a fun raid. But yeah, thank you guys again so much. I hope to have that nice blockout stream on Wednesday, and plenty of content and VOD content for you guys to enjoy while I'm out next weekend. And don't worry, when I am back, we will suffer in Elden Ring together. I promise there will be a lot of suffering involved. But I'll leave you guys with the music for a bit, and then we will do that raid. So thank you everybody, have a lovely rest of your weekend. I'll see you on the next one.